Good morning, a beautiful good morning to my Libras. I'm a little bit quiet because the children are with me. They're actually in my home and they're still asleep. So I'm gonna check the time right now. It's 6:42 in the morning and we are already here on June 20th. So we begin, it might be a message for you this morning. This session might just be a resonating type of thing for you that begins your day, and then we'll do a part 2 later. There will be a little bit of love, a little bit of self-care in here for you as we go into a strong, beautiful Capricorn moon, which is tomorrow. I'm excited just because it's a moon that's been complex. The last one is a bit to the point. This Capricorn moon had a little bit more of a punch, resonance in family because it hits our 4th house as Libras. So let's get started. And it's already pre-prepared. These have been saged this morning. Privilege. So this is about destiny, this card. You have the privilege to enact maybe your own healing, put it into motion, maybe serve others. Okay, you've been privileged. Also, it's associated to like Emperor, Empress energy, but it comes with a power, has a powerful punch with this angel. This is one of my favorite cards because it talks about using logic with spiritual work. Also, he carries a book there. So this might mean something for you. You could be going on a healing path where you help others. You can do this in your daily life. You do not need a platform. You just touch your family members. You help people realize through your gifts, okay? Even when I'm not also here on YouTube, I share it all over the place. I'm constantly reading for other people. I teach them the concepts of the cards. I taught out of school for a little while. So all of these things are just, you know, they're a part of your role as a healer, I should say. All right, next card, please. Or actually, if we get a lot, there's 2 here. Haunted. That's interesting. The haunted card is about a nearby ancestor who's sticking close to you. Also, someone on the physical plane who's haunted by a relationship to you, or they remember you often. If you want to look at this as kind of like the Page of Swords, but a little bit of the Hierophant, because it's a lover's card. So we'll check on that. You can actually clarify these cards. And then we also have Act of Love, Be You. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen this card before. I don't think I've ever read it to you guys. And so this is about being the most authentic version of yourself. What do you show the public, your friends even? I'm channeling here that somebody already does this to a level of transparency and translucency. I don't know why I'm getting translucent. You could be seen as someone as well on a public platform. If some of you have like I don't know if you're a part of a community, this could even be sports, or you go to something every week. This authentic version, someone admires the fact that you're just to the point yourself. You're unapologetic is another way that comes in. I'm getting also a really staunch and proud Libra, and you're able to share this every week. You could even be yourself a teacher, okay? And I've had the sniffies, so I might sneeze here. Excuse me. Bottom of the deck is also a location, might draw you to be closer to someone. And I don't know if someone's thinking of a location that you often go to. Maybe you post this, I'm thinking. You have more protection from the Angel of Grave. This is definitely a passed on ancestor that's really, really close to you. Yesterday I was with the boys, and as you guys know, their mother passed away when one was 3 and one was 4. And I felt really, really connected to her. So I went up to her photo, which hangs in the house, and I just said, thank you for watching us. Just a little bit of gratitude goes a long way. So I wanted to share that with you because maybe you guys have even done that along your journey. And then we have Act of Love, Observation. I want to quickly touch on this location card real quick because it's super important. This is one of the big cards in Beloved Dead. This one talks about the Page of Swords, someone observing you for your best traits, okay? So I don't know if some of you have a nearby Page of Swords because that's coming out a lot. And then location talks about, I don't know, a place you visited before that brings the 2 of you together. That's another way to put that. Or a meeting place where both of you have significance, or this is your place and sanctuary that you go. I want to relate it here. There's a mountainous area off the 14 freeway where I live. I just probably gave away where I live. And there's a plateau where the high point of the mountains ends and it kind of careens to a lower valley. I don't want to get too specific, but it's beautiful. If you're ever here in Southern California, you have to take the 110 down to the 5, and there's a beautiful place where it levels out and there's a little lake. That location for me has always been a smart place to meditate, okay? And you might find that you have something like that, like a meadow or a valley. Maybe someone else knows about it and goes there, and they often think of you. This location usually brings two souls together. And I don't know what that's showing us in this reading. Definitely I'm getting a twin flame association, maybe a new awakening for someone on the channel, and you're getting rapid movements of not only downloads, but you're getting past downloads come back to you too. 555 on the monitor. That was crazy and really, really good. All right, we're gonna go to our white deck here, and we're gonna get the first initial cards. Also, the most important is the first card. Can you please show me the energy of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Thank you very much. High Priestess, Two of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. And you know what's funny? I did get this on the pre-shuffle. I think I got it in last night's pre-shuffle. I didn't get anything this morning, but the Three of Swords is showing up again. What's the most important energy besides the High Priestess? Thank you. One wanted to shoot out right now on the Two of Cups. Okay. The Two of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. We see a destined meeting. I told you guys I felt something twin flamey about location and also this observation card. Now, this is about someone observing you. It's not you. It's always an outsider in this deck. It could be anyone. It could be an angel of yours. Also, it can be like a nearby family member. Doesn't give you an age or anything. It just says they're observing you. So this Two of Cups is about partnership. And it's a male hand and a female hand, of course. But we don't do genders on this channel. We just speak of love, right? Can I clarify this Two of Cups? I get it in so many ways. As an intuit, I don't just see love. I also see friendships in the Two of Cups. King of Swords. Okay, somebody wants to amount to having a truthful moment with you. This is someone who's already connected to you and said somewhat of how they feel. This is the highest integrity that you can draw from the tarot deck. It's the biggest card. It could even be you. This could be your healing journey because Lady Justice there. The King of Swords says ethics over emotions. So what has happened in the past? What's the biggest thing that led me on my healing journey? Maybe you were my twin flame also in the recent past, or maybe I'm finding a twin flame on this journey and they turn into a soulmate. So the Two of Cups here. Just want to do a little bit more clarification before we get into a bigger reading. And there's my other stack of cards right there. So we'll use that. Two of Cups, please. And what is this generating within us? Ace of Cups. Lots of Cups cards. Lots of them. Two to the Ace. This is definitely an incoming version of love that you asked for. Okay. The reason why it was so long of a wait is because there was a lot of lessons too that you hadn't picked up on. And I feel like this person has a similar childhood to you. I'm picking that up for a very small group of you, maybe 20. And the Ace of Cups is about that destined meeting. So, of course, you know it's a new beginning. And here it says emotional readiness. I believe that's exactly what the Ace of Cups is. Yesterday made its debut very, very little in your video in the morning of yesterday's The Pink Train, if you guys remember that reading. So they're touching on a beginning too, where this has been wished as well. Someone's been wishing for a new beginning as aside from you. A lot of you could be in this new relationship is what I'm being told to say. Okay, I'm getting something right now. Someone's getting the angel numbers in reverse. I don't know who you are, but you're almost getting like 4, 3, 2, 1, or you're getting a sequence backwards where typically your numbers are forward. And we have that message as a new beginning, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful Wheel of Fortune card. Real quick, just because probably later you're going to have a part 2. Wheel of Fortune is about things turning, and it's also destiny. Something's saying here, like really loud, or I'm getting it loud. It's their destiny. It's the way they want their destiny. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune, you could be seeing a lot of 1111, 333, getting a lot of those sequential, beautiful angel numbers as confirmations that you're on the right path. Your clock could definitely be showing you that hourly. I don't need to say. Okay. Is this what's coming up next? Yes or no in this reading today? 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Star card, the 8 of Swords. So in the recent past, something's been entrapping. Sometimes the 8 of Swords too can be a burden. I feel like though with this card even appearing, it says someone's observing you for not only being strong, but they acknowledge you too. So this could be work. It could be Groundhog Day every single day. You're making adjustments to change that. 11:11 now on the ticker tape or timer on my video cam. You could be manifesting a new beginning where you're not as trapped. You're not as isolated. And also a little bit of your spiritual journey could have isolated you by choice. Something is saying that that was by choice. Okay. Let's check. Can I clarify who the observation card is in just a second? Definitely having healed parts of yourself, as you notice in this Star card. Her body is a little bit more, I don't know, it's leaning more towards unveiling that. If you look, she's not as shy. All Star cards are nude, but she's more comfortable within self. She's almost meditating in this Star card. She reminds me of Sailor Mercury from Sailor Moon with the blue hair. All right, so let's check on, I'm going to get a more filled deck here. The Magician, you're definitely in your manifesting mode. It's happening more. I'm hearing here that's all I want to do. I want to be a manifester. I want to create dreams. I want to create dreams. Okay. So I hear you, Libra, if that's you. If you want to create dreams, the best way to do that is from a childhood ambition, or maybe even having that flavor from childhood. Because you know, as children, we feel more passionate towards our goals. Maybe do a little inner child work. A lot of music will help with that. Writing down, like writing is so important. So that might help you too. I just want to add that because as I've written things down as an adult, and when you start to adult, you don't even have the gift of clear vision. It's like you lost it through your teen years, maybe through burdens or struggles. So that might also help you is seeing it on paper. I definitely want to stress that because we lose that over time. One card flipped, 9 of Wands. That was so heavy in our part 2 yesterday. It was a big card that kept revealing itself. All the 9s, remember that? It was 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. A wounded warrior, I wonder if you sometimes feel like this is a part of your day, like it's almost coming in as physically, I have the 9 of Wands in my day, but I do try to turn it around. The reason why that happens is because there's a little bit of you, an increment of a star that remembers, if I keep going, I'm going to see results. So this is, I feel like that's the connection to the Star card. I'm picking up heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius all throughout this reading. There's wands everywhere. So you could be dealing with fire signs. And let's get your love cards real quick. What is the messages for love? 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. I'm just going to flash them real quick. A little bit more information. How does someone feel here? The Emperor. Nice. Aries sun sign energy with his scepter and his little golden ball there. Someone thinks they're an emperor is what I heard here. They could be very confident because I definitely see that. Someone feels too around you that, I don't know, there's other people. There could be other people that are deeply interested in you as a female, if you're a divine feminine, or you have, I don't know, this person thinks you have suitors is what I pick up, but they also hold on to you very dearly. This person looks for advice. They also see you as the sun. We have a Cancer that feels, this Cancer is very powerful in their emotions. If I'm reading to you and you're dealing with Cancerian people, this Cancer, masculine or feminine, has been feeling the Four of Cups for a while. I don't know, I got the feeling here in my throat, like I got almost like someone had cried. It's very punchy. It feels like it's even hurting my heart space if I were to describe to you guys the feeling. And also I got that like little thing up the back that's like crawly when I pulled the Queen of Cups. I don't know who that's for also. This person can be a Cancer rising or actually a Cancer sun. They might be haunted by you because we received that as an oracle card, but this person is so sad about something. Let me get that because it's going to bother me a little. Let me see that. This Cancer placement, and they could also view you alternatively as a missed opportunity from the past, or this is a connection from someone who really, really knows you, Libra. They're coming in as a Queen of Cups. They view you as the Magician. They view you as someone who's manifesting a new beginning and moving onward, and you're not letting down on it. Okay, also the Three of Wands popped out for you. I just looked down and this was here too. They view you as an expanding person who is a magician, and that's not bad. I'll describe to you these two cards when read together. It's definitely a dreamer. This is a dreamer, and you have new goals and new pursuits. There might even be jealousy about that. There's also a Taurus here in the Six of Pentacles. And then we have this for your fire sign, Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. If you're I want to say if you're dealing with an Aries or if you're dealing with fire, very attractive couple coming in the second line of your reading. I feel like that's a whole separate story. I can actually see them when they're separate. I'm able to distinguish who's who. You're very attractive to this Emperor. I don't know if you're dealing with fire. Could even be a Leo for some of you. Could even be a Sag for some of you. I feel like the Emperor is just someone who's determined, strong-willed, and a boss. That's how I equate the cards. They do want to work with you. I feel like, though, there's a little tinge of difficulty. It's like this person doesn't know how to work with you. They want to do more of it. They just feel like it's starting off by talking. Something about, I text you, but I don't know much to do about after that. I don't know why I'm getting that. I just have to say it because it's my obligation. Three of Pentacles. Can I clarify this Three of Pentacles? That'll be clearer for later's readings. The Fool card. Okay, so you might be dealing with an Aries. And then a Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about inheritance, financial, sometimes gains, and a new journey. They're both yes cards. They're very, very like, yes, let's go do that, especially with the Fool energy. This person wants a new beginning. I think where they invest in you as the Ten of Pentacles, they have a very high opinion of you. And they also view you as like too good to be true, almost. I also think that it's physical because the Queen of Wands is a very physical queen. She's very beautiful. Sunflower too. I said something about viewing you as the sun, okay? And it's definitely in two cards. It's in the back of the Fool and it's also in the Queen of Wands card. Doesn't matter if you're divine feminine or divine masculine. They just view you as this very, very high energy, high vibration. Many of you are connected, in tune is another way I could put that. And if you notice, there's a lot of yellow solar flares, solar energy in both of those two cards. Queen of Wands definitely in her flowers. Even in the Fool card, you're involved. I feel like you're the sun to this person. Okay, that's new love, I think. And what is this in the beginning? I just want to clarify one more card. Hopefully it helped. What's location? Why are we being shown the location? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. There could be a certain place you're drawn back to, you're already very familiar with, or you've been shown during this entire path that makes you money. It also adds to your already placed here stability. Your stability is a part of it. So if I'm speaking to a Libra, this is who the reading's for. You're going to be enlightened about this location. You might even be brought there. Something's here saying again, they're going to go back there again. And this Queen of Pentacles is going to thrive, perhaps by getting ideas or utilization of that location. Okay. Now, for me, I do a lot of my work with IP addresses. I'm constantly online. It's part of my work. And it's also part of the work that I do here with you. So that might even be like an IP address might be my location. So take it how it resonates, coming up soon. Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Tower, Nine of Swords. That sounds accurate to today's morning reading. There's an upheaval in someone else's life in the conclusion. Could be an air sign, but it also could be a Scorpio around you because we do have the Tower card. But this upheaval is setting up for a chapter that begins with love. And the reason why I say that is because the Knight of Cups is our end card. And it's very, very big because you can be the romantic one or your person. And this could be a new romance where a lot of you are healed and you're in a healed state to be a romanticist. And also like have imagination toward it. Have faith into it too with the Knight of Cups. So I leave you with 22 minutes of your first reading. I'll be back later today. I do have the children and they're off of school break. I'm so nervous when they're home because it's very, very loud. There's a lot of drama. And I'll see you guys later. I wanted to thank you for this completely unique time that we met. Thank you for coming to Libra Light and always supporting the videos and keeping it going by sending like a little like every day. That goes a long way because it keeps us open and it keeps it available to other Libras too who really need the destined messages that go to them, and also for you. Thank you for your morning, and I'll see you guys in part 2, which comes up a little bit later in the day.